In this video, I'll be doing basically a rebuild of a park I once did. It was basically like Sea World. Like it was supposed to be based off of like a Sea World, like an aquarium, stuff like that. Um, and it was one of my first ever builds, but it wasn't that great. I'm gonna be honest. Like I can admit that. I can admit that it wasn't the best. So I'm basically rebuilding it now. I made it a while ago when I went to like an aquarium or like a Sea World, and it inspired me. But like I said, that was a long time ago, and I was really bad at it. So yeah, we're gonna be building basically like 2.0, the remake, something like that. So yeah. So I was originally gonna go all planters here, which you can see, but then I decided to spice things up, and I basically did planter, then like the tree planter, then like the big square planter and stuff like that. Just to make things more interesting. Some variety, so like in between makes things easier. So a little embarrassing, but I basically spent a few minutes trying to get rid of this little bush here that was in the water, because it does that, like when you put like the plants next to like too close to the water, it goes inside the water, which I really don't like. It's a little pet peeve of mine. I don't know why. I feel like just because it's not like natural, but like I did eventually get rid of it, so. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of like putting trees in the water unless it's like a swampy area, which I usually don't do. But uh, but yeah. I decided to put the invisible fence here, just basically like a barrier. Because I want to make like the parks realistic. Like you would put barriers like in like like out of restricted type of stuff. Like you would make sure people shouldn't get past like the main like pathways and stuff. Like realistically, in like an actual park, they're going to actually like put barriers and fences and stuff to keep you from wandering off, just in case. Because you never know, you some idiot or like child or something, or even like a pet. If someone for some reason brought a pet, I don't even think pets would be allowed in Jurassic World. They or any type of like Jurassic Park. They'd just get eaten. But yeah, like even in real life, like they put fences, they put barriers, put all this stuff to keep people from wandering too far off of the path. So I was basically just doing that with like the invisible fence, which I love. By the way, I love the invisible fence. Thank God for the Biosyn expansion. Easily the best expansion ever, and easily the best fences to the point where they can't even break out of the fences. Like they're level 6. That means they're the strongest fence out there. Like I love it. It's a godsend because you don't have these big towering like eyesore fences when you're not trying to have fences, but you still want to keep people like I said, realistically keep people from wandering too far. So it also helps with like ecosystem or sanctuary type of builds. So yeah. So I ended up cutting a bit out, but basically I took like a good like I don't even know 10, 20, hell, maybe even like half an hour, maybe even more, just trying to like make a good circle or like not even a full circle, just like half a circle to be like the main, the main area. So I basically cut that all out. I eventually got like a good enough circle. it is here that you will notice a big time jump. Like all this stuff built that I obviously didn't show because I'm not even gonna lie, man. Basically, I didn't like how some stuff looked, and basically, like just basically the look of it all. So like, I completely deleted it all and rebuilt it from the ground up. Not like the the visitor, like the opening, like not the arrival area. I'm not fixing that because it's good enough. It's pretty good. But like this center that I was building, I completely deleted most of it. Hell, I'm pretty sure deleted all of it past the everything past the yeah the train, not the train. Um, I don't know why I'm struggling to remember what it's called now. The what was it called, a train. But yeah, everything past that I deleted and rebuilt. So that's why there's some stuff there you don't see because I put that stuff there and then I started recording again. Now I will admit it's basically around here that I just start adding a whole bunch of random stuff. basically because I honestly didn't really know what to really do. I just wanted to like, I just felt like cluttering up this area would make things look better, not perfect, and I'm still not fully satisfied with what I have. I just didn't want the place to look empty, but at the same time, like I want this to be an opening area, like a little teaser. You don't get to see any creatures, nothing shoved in your face like products or food or anything. I just wanted to be the opening area, not yet seeing what we have, not being not having stuff shoved in your face, stuff like that, but just like, just like some little nice little decorations, but I'm gonna be honest, man. There's not enough decorations in this game. I can't wait for JP3, not JP3, Jurassic World Evolution 3. I can't wait for that with all of its like unique decorations, especially because I'm not using all of the decorations here. Like I like to have a little theme. Like you'll know, like I only use the Spinosaurus skeleton because we're gonna have a Spinosaurus because it's a semi-aquatic creature. I didn't add like the T-Rex statue or the Triceratops statue or anything like that just because I didn't want to. Just because I thought, it wouldn't really make a lot of sense. This isn't really Jurassic World, so yeah, no shops, nothing like that. So I basically just cluttered this whole area a lot. I'm not fully satisfied, but I don't really know what else to do, man. It's not enough decorations. So I did what I could. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire like opening visiting center, arrival area, everything like that. Like the opening center, that's that done. So next we'll be working on enclosures.